Hi, my name's Kate Marie Lewis, artist behind The Art of Flying, and welcome to this video where I'll tell you a little bit about the commission process. I'll walk you through what it took to create the commission piece featured in this week's blog post called Floating on Air. This piece was commissioned by Carleen, the awesome boss lady behind Aerial Yoga Girl and Karma Fit. Carleen was awesome to work with because she had a really clear vision of what she wanted in her mind and a clear purpose of what the artwork was supposed to do. So this piece was made to be a book cover art for an Ariel Silks book. So I knew right away what the purpose of the artwork was. So I knew that the digital image was more important than the actual physical original artwork, even though I was still going to be sending the original painting to Carleen. She also had a photograph already prepared that she wanted me to use as inspiration for the artwork and had some instructions of the things she'd like to be featured in the artwork. For example, in the photograph, it was a picture of her in a beautiful split on split silks in footlocks. And in the background on the wall is a mandala in purple, and the silks were purple too. So the instructions that she gave me, she wanted that image of her to be the inspiration behind the figure part of the artwork, and then she also wanted the mandala to be included, and also that she wanted the purple colour of the silks and the mandala to be prominent in the finished artwork. I then asked her a few more questions about the style that she would like and whether there were any of my pieces that I'd already completed that she would like me to use as the style inspiration for this piece. And she found one of my favourite pieces from my Elemental Yogi collection called Air, and said that she would love for me to create it in the same sort of colour scheme and style as that piece. So that made my job really easy because I knew that I would be able to make exactly what she wanted because she gave me really clear guidelines of what she had in mind. After that, Carleen and I agreed on a price for the artwork, and for commission pieces I always ask for 50% of the price up front and then 50% upon completion once the client is happy with the work. That way my costs for materials and my time getting started is covered in case the client changes their mind. For the composition of this piece, I changed the positioning of the figure and the mandala slightly from what was in the reference photograph because I didn't want the figure to feel disjointed from the mandala. So instead of having the mandala separate on the wall in the background, I created the mandala very large so that it took up the entire page and really had the figure enmeshed with the mandala and in front of it. So that way there was a more cohesive composition for the piece. So once I'd done the mandala and a sketch of the figure for the foreground, I sent my first progress photo to Carleen for her approval, and she said she loved the concept and that she was really happy with how it was going. So then I moved forward with that concept and continued work on that piece. So anytime I do a commission, I will try my best to put some progress photos along the way to the client, so that way they know how it's going, what direction the artwork's going in, and so that way if there's adjustments that they would like to be made, I can do that as the artwork is progressing rather than trying to modify a finished product at the end. I think it's really important to have really open communication with my clients during the commission process because I know that it can be quite a nerve-wracking process for both the client as they don't know what they're going to get until they see some progress photos, and also for me as an artist as I really want to give people exactly what they want so that they're really happy with the finished artwork. So then once I had that approval and was moving forward, I wanted to make sure that the figure in this piece had plenty of depth, so I add lots of different layers of different shades of purple along with some white highlights so that the figure really popped and didn't get lost in the mandala but was still truly enmeshed with the mandala. And then I sent through the final piece for Carleen's approval, and she actually asked if I could soften the face a little bit because she thought some of the features were too sharp, which I was more than happy to do and was very easy to fix. So then I ended up with the finished artwork, and I sent through first the digital image, and then I could send through the original painting to her. If you've enjoyed this video or found it useful, I would love for you to let me know in the comments, as this is quite a new style of video for me. Also, if you wanted to support me as an artist or my artwork, feel free to subscribe to my mailing list on my website, or subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Instagram account or my Facebook page. Also, if you want to purchase any of my artworks, feel free to send me an email or direct message me on any of my platforms, as I'm always happy to help you find what you're looking for. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I'll send another one your way soon. Thanks. Bye.